What's up, guys? Jeremy Clark here. Phil's Jackson on X. And the new moniker at Big Short Billups on Blue Sky, if anyone's using Blue Sky. Just checking it out. There's some traders on there. Coming to you from the Premium Tier Futures Discord. I've been promising to do a redo of this video that I posted earlier. I've been getting some requests to explain how I did it. So I'm just going to go through that right now, adding in some audio to explain what's happening here. Scalping the DOM. I have the Jigsaw Day Trader DOM on the left, and I have Bookmap on the right with the CQC quotes column. And you'll notice right away there is this 2 showing here. So either this is on the bid side of the quotes column, and these are orders that didn't necessarily make it over to the DOM, but were, ready to go. So you'll see that a lot at resistance points. And so if we look at 60, 46, 50 over here, you'll notice there's a little bit of a hill to the volume profile, and that corresponds to this pink line over here. 45.75 would be the most recent VPOC, if you will. And this, looking at my chart here, I think I'm looking at a 10-minute chart on Bookmap. So in the last 10 minutes, the VPOC was roughly 45.50, 45.75. Now, you'll notice if you look to the top, let's see if I can just draw this out here. And is that showing up? Yes, it is. Okay, good times, good times. Let's see. Let's make this a little bigger, and I'm just going to turn this red for the sake of... So you notice the black histogram here represents the session value area low. So price came down, started to make a new VPOC at 45.75, marked by this pink line here. And I just want to point out on the heat map of Bookmap, there's a great big buyer right here. You see the 109 lots. That's going to be hard to break through. And this white line in the order book histogram, that represents the size of that largest buyer. So 50% of these 109 lot orders on the bid are actually one buyer. So let's say about roughly 54, 55 of these contracts is one single guy. That's a pretty big order. You can see there's a lot of buyers underneath as well. So without a good amount of momentum and sentiment driving this down, this is going to act as support, most likely. Which means there's a good chance that this comes back up and tests value area low. And what happens there at value area low is pretty key, because if it goes back above it, a lot of times it'll continue higher. If it fails right here, a lot of times it'll continue back down. So we're going to keep our eye on that. Let's see. Okay, so moving forward. I'm going to be looking for a big absorption down here near 45.50. And you can already see the buyers came in strong. So looking for a sell side absorption. I'm looking for small sellers, not enough sellers to push past this 114 lot. And we kind of got that there. You can see where it ran out of orders right here, with marked by that 8, marked by that 17 on the quotes counter. So we're coming back up to value area low, and I'm going to look for a big sell side absorption. Not an absorption, but I'm going to look for sellers in this area that are defending that black histogram. See, we just got that 2. We ran out of buyers up here. You can see that 55 underneath that 72 on the DOM. Somebody's trying to push it higher. looking at that 99, that 100 lot on the bid. So we got a bunch of sellers happening, and 55 sellers on the bid, hitting the bid. Now look, we're getting this absorption right here. I'm going to stop it. Let's just stop it right there. And I'm going to roll this back. Right there. Notice we have a lot of sellers here. Right at value area low, 48.50. I'm sorry, value area low. Price is unable to get back into the value area. So it's testing new value now. We've got this big buyer right here on the bid, trying to push things up. And right here, we got this absorption. 96 buyers got filled right here. 96 ask offers on the offer side got filled. And price is unable to push past that. So what I'm going to be looking for now is small orders above that 96 to signal a possible reversal. You'll notice over here on the quotes counter, we had 139 sellers hitting the bid. We had 293 buyers, 255, 137. And on the bid side, there's just no one willing to bid this higher above that 23 lot. So I want to see price stall out here, and I'm just going to roll it forward just a little bit. See if we can show that. Okay, so right there, we have these are retail buyers trying to follow this continuation higher. Maybe they want to go back to VPOC at 49.25, but there's not enough strength there, and so you can see volume is already starting to peel off right here. You have this 12 on the CQC. Generally for me, anything around a 10 lot is suspect to be a potential turnaround point, reversal point. So moving forward, what I would do here, what I would have liked to have done here, and this is the core of the strategy, is spot this big absorption. Now, in real time, I spotted it, but I was hesitant to get in. Normally, I would like to get in. And so where's my target? I'm looking at these sellers down here, this 58 lot that hit the fills column. And again, that's right back at 45.75. So I'm expecting price to work its way back through these liquidity zones, these areas where there was higher liquidity. So the highest liquidity that I can see on this little DOM, which is a 10 lots to the upside, 10 lots to the downside. There was a big absorption, 48.50, and then there was a seller's absorption at 45.75. Buyer's absorption here, sellers got stronger. The reverse happened here. Price reversed off 45.75. So I would have liked to have gone short, right here at like 48.75. Possibly wouldn't have gotten a fill. Definitely could have gotten a fill right here at 48.25, and then ride that down to 45.75. So I'm just going to mark that as like our target. We want to get filled right here. And the thing is, so I'm selling short, right, off this resistance point. That means I need sellers, because when I go to exit my short, when you exit a short contract, you actually buy your contracts back, right? So I need someone, if that makes sense, I need someone to buy from. So I'm going to have to buy from this 58, whoever this guy is right here, 79 lots on the DOM. I know there's people willing to sell there. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll leave these arrows up. And price is coming down. There's another big absorption right there. And that's where I got in, 47.50. And I already have my target set at 45.75. Our price came back up about 2 ticks. I'm okay with that. You can see it's bumping up against that 16 lot on the quotes counter. It's kind of holding break even. And I'm aiming for 45.75. Okay, 3 ticks up. I'm still okay with that. You can see the momentum tails are to the downside. And will we get filled? We got 1 in there. 24 people are ahead of me. 24 orders are ahead of me. There was a 1 lot fill. There's a 3, 8. There it goes. Got the fill. And the precision of that is what appeals to me so much. Now, you know, again, I feel like I got into that trade kind of late, and I would have preferred to, you know, get in right at the 92 lot. So let's see if I can just roll this back. And again, I can just see, you know, right here, you got the absorption, and then there's a big seller on the offer. So it's going to be hard to break through that 92. And it's right at value area low, so that's suspect. Moving this back. Notice there was a big print at 48. Decent size. I mean, not huge, but there were some buyers here at 47.50. I'm just looking through here to see if there was any other large prints on the fills column. And I think that's it. So moving back here. I'm just going to play it through one more time. So watching, and I'm looking for sellers to come in here strong on the bid of the fills column. This 100 lot, you know, somebody's trying to go long there. See that 2 lot that filled on the offer, 48.75. They weren't able to push past value area low. Got this big optimistic buyer or somebody trying to get filled right there. I'm not sure. You can see the sellers are growing. No one's able to push it higher. You got that 55 lot. I think this becomes a 58. Now we're at 96. And we're only able to get 1 tick above that 99 lot fill. Now I should have entered right there. And had I done so, I could have placed my stop at 48.75 or 49. And that would have been a, you know, a couple ticks above. So would not have been a very much risk to that. And then again, you'll see price is going to come down to where this 58 lot of sellers filled at 45.75, which again was this little high point or little mini VPOC of the session profile. Noticing on the DOM, there's this big 100 lot buyer down here. That's probably going to stop things, at least in the short term. And there's the fill right at the 58. Okay, guys, I hope that made sense. If you have any more questions, hit me up again in the comments. And feel free to join our Discord. The link should be there. If not, hit me up also for that. That's Premium Tier Futures on Discord, at Premium FTS on X. And you can find me at Phils Jackson on X. Happy New Year, everyone, and trade safe.